Hey, what's going on, you guys? Welcome to the channel. On this video, we're going to be doing a rider review of the Baja Designs XL80 headlight, which I have mounted on my 2022 FE501S. I've had this headlight for over a year now. It is a huge upgrade to my bike, probably one of the better upgrades that I've done, but in some ways it's easier to let the light just speak for itself. So the sun is setting right now. In a moment I will hop on the bike, and once it's fully dark out, we'll go for a ride. I'll switch the light on and you guys can decide what you think from there. Alright, so there is just a little bit of light left, enough that I can see just barely enough to ride, but now I'm going to turn the headlight on. Night and day. It is a huge help. So like I was saying, I've had this light for over a year now, and initially when I got it, I'm sure, if you're watching this video, it's probably the exact same reason for why I got, my headlight. My stock headlight on my 2022 FE501S was just, man, it was, I don't want to call it pathetic, but it was pretty pathetic. And, I was not a fan of it. And if I wanted something that was actually going to work for me, then I knew I needed an upgrade. So I bought this for about 420 something bucks, I think, and that was a year ago. Prices may have changed, but not a super expensive upgrade. It's not very hard to install. As for the electrical requirements, this light, it needs 5.5 amps and 75.9 watts. So if any of you were curious about some of those specs, I got those directly from the Baja Designs website, and I believe it puts out over 9,000 lumens, so it's bright. It's really, really bright. And this light has definitely been something that I've gotten full value out of, because, you're not always hoping to go riding at dark, but man, when it happens, on those rides where, it went a little bit longer than you expected, or, you just didn't make it home before dark, whatever it is, man, it is so nice to have this light. I think one of the best stories that I can use to depict how useful this light has been to me was from last year. Last summer, I was stuck out on a trail overnight with my buddy, and I'll overlay the footage of that here, but you can see it was a pretty gnarly trail, and super tight, super technical single track, and yeah, there would have been no way that we would have been able to ride without this headlight. One of the things that I like about this is that it casts a pretty wide beam of light, so I don't necessarily feel like I'm struggling to stay in my headlight. My field of view always has light, and I really like that. Another thing that I really like about this headlight, and I can show you guys because I have a little bit of, sunlight left here, I can turn the light on and I can turn it off, and that's nice, because on my old headlight, it was either high beam or low beam, but the headlight was always on. So if I'm running, a lot of juice from my battery to power things like my GPS, or, I'll charge electronics from the dual USB charging ports that I have on my handlebars, and it's kind of nice that I can turn off my headlight. I don't have to put a load on my battery, with the headlight 24/7. Though I will say, I don't know if this was a result of just the headlight. It's most likely a result of, me overloading the crap out of my battery. But that same trail that I went out and my buddy and I got stuck on, I was running this headlight on that tight trail while powering my GPS, while also charging my GoPro batteries and like drone batteries and stuff from my handlebars. And we were riding up slow, so my stator wasn't putting out a huge amount of power to my battery, and I did kill my battery, but that's the only time that it's ever happened. So I really don't want to blame just the headlight, but I do feel like I have to tell that story as well, because my buddy and I ended up having to jumpstart my bike using his battery in the middle of the woods, in the middle of night, and we were able to do it, but it wasn't ideal. But I don't think it was just from the headlight. It was a combination of charging all those electronics riding slow, and using the headlight. So anyways, there's that story for you. Do with it what you will. I think they make this headlight for, I know they make it for both KTM and Husky, and I think they'll make it for every size going up from like the, you know, like the 150 enduro bikes, the two strokes, all the way up to like the 701. I think they also make it for that Husqvarna too. So they sell these headlights for a pretty broad range of bikes, and yeah, definitely worth it for 400 bucks. Yeah. My goal with this ride is to get from here all the way back to those city lights. Hopefully those lights are able to pick up on the camera. But yeah, we're a ways up in the mountain, so. Oh, also, it just occurred to me. I remember when I was telling you that story about the time that I killed my battery while I was using the headlight, but you know, I was saying how I thought it was the combination of using all the other stuff and not just my headlight. It occurs to me that I actually kind of proved that it wasn't just the headlight, because you know, after we had jump started my bike, I didn't charge any of my electronics anymore for the rest of the night that we were riding, and I never killed my battery again, even though I was using my headlight. So yeah, that just occurred to me. It's not the headlight itself, it's the combination. But you know, that's still good information to know. So here's a good spot to show you. Right here we're just on a much bigger dirt road, but you can see just how wide of a light beam that it casts out. I mean, it pretty much fills up the whole road with light. I really like that. It's not a very narrow, you know, stream of light. It's a very wide stream of light. Alright, you guys, I can see the road. So anyways, that is the Baja Designs XL80 headlight. It is an awesome headlight. I really like it, and hopefully this video gave you enough of an opportunity to see what it can do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor and hit the like button down below. I really appreciate it. And if you want to see more content just like this, definitely subscribe for more videos coming out in the future. And as always, hopefully I will see you guys on the next one. Adios, guys.